Hello guys, I wanted to record a video, hopefully a short video, but a video to show you how to use your calculator for some of the problems for the binomial probabilities. I might need to make a couple videos, but one thing I want to point out is please do not watch this video until you have gone through the PowerPoints and the notes for the videos in my math lab. So the PowerPoints are here, right? Just like they always are. You get a lot of vocabulary, you get a lot of definitions, a lot of things that I don't have time to go through in a video. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to watch the video I posted in my stat lab, and that's going to go through a lot of the notes and the vocabulary. What I am showing you today is specifically just the calculator, and so you really need to have the notes first. This video won't make sense if you haven't gone through the notes. What I'm going to do is go to, there's a handout here that says Binomial Probabilities. I think it's actually called Binomial Probability. It's like extra examples. So this isn't a grade, it's not an assignment, it's just extra practice problems. So I want to go through this first one with you real quick. So I have copied it over here. And this is just a tool where I can write on this screen. So let's talk about, I don't know why that's there. Let's talk about this problem. It says, in a clinical test of a drug, 76.5% of the subjects treated with 10 milligrams of the drug experience fatigue. In each case, assume that 5 subjects are randomly selected and treated with 10 milligrams of the drug. The part that I want to talk about is part A. The rest of it you answer based on doing part A, but part A, you need to know how to work your calculator to do part A. So I'm going to show you part A, and then you can answer B, C, and D from part A. So it says, construct a probability distribution table where X is the number of subjects that experience fatigue. So in this case, a success is experiencing fatigue. So one of the things that our notes will talk about is successes and failures. And success just means the thing that we're interested in. So our table always has 2 columns. And we did tables like this before we left for break. The X column is the number of successes, and since we are doing groups of 5 subjects, we could have, out of those 5 subjects, we could have 0 people experience fatigue, 1 person could experience fatigue, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, up to 5 people could experience fatigue. So this goes up to 5 because we're only testing groups of 5 subjects. So this is saying out of a group of 5, how many experience fatigue? Now the part that we need are the probabilities, and that's where our calculator comes in. I'm going to pull up a calculator. Let me see if I can move this over here. Let's see. There we go. No, don't do that. Can I shrink this? There we go, just a little bit. Sorry, I'm fussing with it now. Okay. So the way our calculator does these problems, these are binomials. And so we have a function in our calculator for binomials. It's under the vars button. There's DISTR. And you have binom PDF and binom CDF. The one that we want right now is binom PDF. So if I hit binom PDF, this is formatted like the old calculators, the older style. In the older style, you're going to have it pop up binom PDF. And then it's going to have an open parentheses, and it's waiting for your inputs. It's waiting for you to put information here. There's going to be 3 things that we have to tell it. We have to tell it first N, the number of subjects, P, the probability of success, and then X, the number of subjects that we're specifically looking at, the number of successes. So in this case, for this problem, N is 5. There's 5 subjects in a group. My probability of success comes from the percentage. They told us 76.5% experience fatigue. So that's 0.765, comma, X, the number of successes. Well, I want to figure this out for all of these. So you can either do it one at a time, like I could do 0, and it gives me the answer for 0. And then I would do it again for 1, and I would do it again for 2, and do it again for 3 till I fill out this table. Remember, this means move your decimal place to the left 4 places. So that's point, let me see, 0, 0, 0, let me pull that back up, 7, 2. So maybe I just put 0, 0, 7. There we go. And I would just do that one at a time for each one. Now, a trick I was going to show you guys is if I hit second and enter, it pulls up what I just typed. So now I can go and change that to a 1. 0.01167 if I round it. 0.011, I might round it a little sooner. 0117. And then you're going to fill out the rest of this and then use the table to answer these questions. So answering these questions is just like we did in 5.1. It's just reading the table. The trick is now you are using your calculator to come up with these probabilities to fill out the table before you answer the questions. So again, please watch the videos posted in my stat lab. Please go through the PowerPoint and get your notes like you normally would. But this is how to do it in the calculator. The video in my stat lab will probably talk about a table in the back of the book. You don't have to use that because you have the calculator. Okay, that's going to be true for chapter 6 also. Anytime they're talking about the table in the back of the book, that's kind of like the way to do it if you don't have a calculator. But if you have a calculator, this is how you want to do it. Okay? Everybody good? I don't know why I'm asking. This is a video, not a class. I'm struggling. I much prefer teaching, so I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, let me know if you have questions or if you need help. Send me an email.